What's up, everybody? Timeless Traveler here today to bring you an amazing seed to start off your survival world. So, without any further ado, let's get into it. So right off the bat, we have our biomes, we have the plains, we have a little bit of mountain, so you can get some emeralds a bit early on. We have the swamp, which while I know a lot of people may not be very thrilled about, this particular one doesn't have a witch hut, but what is going to be nice is that early game, you will have access to your slimes for anyone that needs to use sticky pistons as soon as possible for any sort of build. You're going to have your access to your slimes and your slime balls, which is going to be good. And then over here, we still have some more plains. We're going to fall down real quick, and we're going to work our way over here. So we have a nice little village. It's about medium size. It's not too bad. And this one does have a blacksmith to get some loot. You know, blacksmiths are always nice to have whenever we are adventuring in a village, early game. So we have that. It already has some village protection, as we can see over there. We got ourselves an iron golem. So you have a decent amount of villagers to start off with for those that want to make a trading hall or iron golem farm. Early on, you have your villagers so you can get ready to do that. So what's going to be cool here is early game, it's not that far from spawn either. We're only a couple hundred blocks out. You see the village is still there. If you just adventure on over here, and with a little bit of digging, we got a nice little surprise down here. And here we go. You already have a mineshaft very early on in the game, and it's low enough. Certain parts of this mineshaft are, in fact, low enough, as you can see in the corner. We are at diamond level, and this isn't even the lowest point. And with a little bit of adventuring, I did some, on my own just to explore this mineshaft a bit. If you go in the right areas, you're actually going to have some diamonds just showing right out of the stone. So very early on, you get your iron as soon as possible. You go ahead and you work your way down here, and you're going to be able to get a good little bit of diamonds to start off. So we're going to travel about another 100 blocks away from that mine shaft over there. For those early game that want a little more of a challenge, if that mine shaft was, if you felt that that was too easy for you, you can always just come over here, and we have ourselves a mine shaft inside an underground ravine. And you can see it's very dark in here. None of this is lit up, so it's going to be immediately dangerous playing in survival. As I said, if you want a challenge in your mine shaft, then you are going to have that in this mine shaft. And we already have over there, there's like another spider spawner. Of course, there's always your loot to go through. So yeah, we already have 2 mine shafts right off the bat, not too far from your spawn point. We're going to come across another village. This one does not have a blacksmith. It does have some protection. You can get your iron golem farm, you can get your village breeder, or what I would do, what would be cool, is you just set up your village breeder right here, use your nether portals, send them over there, and create a trading hall / iron golem farm, or one of the two. But right now, what we have here, we have in this village, if you just work your way down here, boom, right inside a stronghold. So you're going to have your access to the end very soon. It's not too far. Just go through here. This is very, very easy to get to. And we already have, check this out. Well, I went in to explore the end, but it already starts off with 2 Eyes of Ender. So for this one, you're only going to need 10 to get into the end. So that is going to be very cool. You don't have to get as many resources for those that are in a rush to beat the dragon and get the shulker boxes. That's going to be very important. What is going on here? How did he get this ender pearl? How did this guy kill an enderman? We're gonna get out of here. This guy's too crazy. In that same dungeon, you just go a little bit over here, and we're gonna just drop down. And look what we have in here. If you need access to your string and spider eyes to make potions, scaffolding, bows, all that, we have ourselves a nice little spider spawner with some loot inside that dungeon, which is perfect. All right, everyone, this is it. This is a moment you have all been waiting for. We're going to go take a look down here. And here you're going to find yourself a skeleton spawner. If we work our way up, we have ourselves another one right here, skeleton within range. And then one more over here, take a look, another one right here. So we have 3 skeleton spawners all within range. You come here early game, get yourself some tridents, get a trident killer, get some water to gather them all up into one spot. You're going to have yourself not overly powered, but a decent XP farm. It's something that'll work early game. You're also going to pretty much have a bone meal farm. You're going to have unlimited bone meal set up here. And you're also going to have good access to arrows if you are not using the infinite enchantment or early game you just don't have enchantments. You're going to have everything that you need. Here we are in the end with a couple of bonus mentions. So if we take a look in our first portal, take a look at this. You already start off with an end city. Now this one does not have a ship, so you won't have immediate access to elytra. However, if you really, really need some shulker boxes and you just beat the dragon, and then not too far from there, you're going to be in this end city with, you're gonna have a decent amount of shulkers, enough to get a few shulker boxes. And if you take a look, we also have another one set up right over there. It's a little bit smaller, but you're going to get some more shulker boxes from them as well. One more bonus mention before we go. If we take a look at the coordinates that I am at right now, it's almost a couple thousand blocks away from spawn. But here we have, this is going to be your closest mushroom island for anyone that wants to create a industrial district of sorts and put your farms in here, or if you just want to have a mob-free base and a safe zone, then you've got that as well. Terraforming, of course, is going to be needed because we know how these islands generate. They're very bulky. We'll just flatten it down and do whatever work you want to do. But there you go, everyone. We have ourselves a nice sized mushroom island with everything that you would need for it. There you go, everybody. We have ourselves a nice little seed to start off your survival. You've got a good access to resources, your village, your XP farm, your skeleton spawners, everything you need to start off your world right. And we have our good mushroom island somewhere down the line as well for late game builds. Let me know below in the comments how this seed has worked out for you if you enjoyed it. Feel free to add in any more points of interest in the comments below for others watching if you so wish to do so. That is it for today. Thank you all so much for joining, and we will see you all again in the next one.